Hi, I'm Trevor with Impact Safety and Training. I hope everyone had a safe and enjoyable weekend. I want to take a few minutes just to go over some things that have occurred recently over the past week that could impact your organization. This past week, the EPA released the final rule defining navigable waters with regards to the Clean Waters Act. This rule goes into effect June 22nd, 2020, and replaces the old rule that was published on October 22nd, 2019. Most notable in this change is the fact that specific waters are excluded as identified in paragraph B. The definition of waters of the United States is specifically spelled out, including waters that are excluded from the definition in the background section of the text. This is important because over the past couple of years, the definition of the navigable waters has been interpreted to include a lot of different types of water sources, and that's now spelled out and more specific. This rule further clarifies the definition of navigable waters and may impact your operations and reporting guidelines when dealing with a spill in your organization. I recommend that you work with your local EMA contact at the EPA to discuss how the reporting procedures may change and to determine if your spill prevention, containment, and countermeasures, or SPCC plan, needs to be updated if you have one. Perhaps more importantly, OSHA recently issued an enforcement memo entitled Discretion and Enforcement when Considering an Employer's Good Faith Efforts During the Coronavirus Disease 2019. In the memo, OSHA recognizes that compliance with some of their regulations may not be possible given closures of facilities, restrictions of travel, and stay-at-home orders. In those cases, OSHA advises that it will exercise discretion in enforcement as long as the employer can demonstrate good faith attempts to comply once the emergency has concluded and workplaces have reopened. In the memo, OSHA lists examples of good faith efforts. The memo states, in instances where an employer is unable to comply with OSHA mandated training, audit, assessment, inspection, or testing requirements because local authorities require the workplace to close, the employer should demonstrate a good faith attempt to meet the applicable requirements as soon as possible following the reopening of the workplace. Essentially what OSHA is saying, as long as you as an employer make a good faith effort to continue to provide a safe workplace to your employees, to be in compliance with the OSHA regulations, and continue to provide some type of safety training to your employees, they're going to consider that in the event that you get audited or an accident does occur. It may be tempting for you to provide online training to your employees during this pandemic, and there's nothing wrong with that. Online training is great, it provides a lot of information. Just be aware that OSHA does not consider computer-based or online training alone as meeting many of the OSHA requirements for safety training for your employees. OSHA specifically says that there needs to be access to an instructor to ask questions during the training, and also some training requires a demonstration of competency or proficiency, which online training does not provide. I will include links to both of these documents in the comments section below the video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will provide my contact information if you'd like to get a hold of me. Additionally, we are continuing to work on putting together our training program here at Impact Safety and Training. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll be releasing some online modules to get our training program started. So please keep an eye out for those. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I hope that you're able to continue to stay safe and have success in your organization. And most importantly, I hope that you continue to have an impact for good in everything that you do. Thanks, guys.